she's over here scheming with Chat GPT and then comes back with like all these points. And he's like, I don't even remember half the shit that I said in this argument because I'm done with it.
That's when you start hitting below the belt. You say, that's why you have no friends. You have to talk to Chat GPT. Why don't you be a normal girl and talk to your friends? Oh, wait, you don't have them because nobody wants to talk to you. And then she starts crying.
Oh, man.
People are petty as hell, and with technology, man, couples are using AI to fight and win arguments these days, man. Oh, another thing, when these Tesla robots come out, man, we definitely got to talk about that probably next week, bro.
We do.
I know. You think about getting one, bro?
No, they're going to be too expensive for me.
$20K, but it could really change your life, bro.
Maybe in like 10 years if I'm a millionaire by then.
Hey, $20K for a robot. If your robot can like do all your chores at home, that's not a bad investment.
That shit got to be smooth though. Like I don't want Mr. Roboto. Like I don't want none of that like jerky, herky movement stuff. Yeah. I need like it needs to be well functioning, very smooth, almost humanoid in the way that it moves.
Yeah, we'll see, man. They're trying to act like that's what they're going to deliver with Tesla, but people are using AI for other things, man. Couples are using Chat GPT to win arguments, man. This one guy explained on Reddit that he's 25 years old and his 28-year-old girlfriend, she's been using Chat GPT to win arguments against him, and he is tired of it, man. So he's saying he explained that him and his girlfriend have had a couple of big arguments as well as a few smaller disagreements in their 8 months of dating. 8 months must be that tough mark, man. And every time they have a disagreement, the girlfriend will go away and discuss the argument with ChatGPT. And sometimes even in the same room.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he continued that when she does this, she'll come back with a well-constructed argument, breaking down everything I said or did during the argument. I've explained to her that I don't like her doing this, so I can feel like I'm being ambushed with thoughts and opinions from a robot. It's nearly impossible for a human to remember every small detail and break it down bit by bit, but AI has no issue doing so. I do that same thing to people, so like some people can do it, but like he can't keep up, man. She's already 3 years older than him. She's kicking his ass, and he's looking for help, man. He's saying like he's like my big issue is her formulating the prompt. So if she explains that if I'm wrong, it's going to agree without me having a chance to explain things. So he's already being set up, man. What do you think about this? Do you think this is the future of arguments?
No, he needs to have a conversation with her or get her to stop or something or leave her ass. Because this is crazy. He's not in a relationship with her. He's in a relationship with ChatGPT.
He's in arguments.
Because she clearly has no capability to actually defend herself. She has the conversation with him, can't refute any of his fucking points. So she writes down what he says, goes to the computer, tells the snitches on him to the computer, and then the computer tells her what to say back. And then by the time, if everyone could do that, leave a whole conversation, draft a whole PowerPoint of how they want to respond and retort to what the fuck you just said, and then come back, everybody would win the argument.
See, I don't agree with that, man. I feel like if your argument's good, you should be able to beat ChatGPT and your girlfriend. And use ChatGPT yourself, man. Like, what are you doing? Like, you just getting your ass beat?
Yeah, but I feel like she probably, like, the conversation ends, right? And he thinks it's done. So he goes back and, like, minds his fucking business. Meanwhile, she's over here scheming with ChatGPT and then comes back with, like, all these points. And he's like, I don't even remember half the shit that I said in this argument because I'm done with it. Like, it's over now.
Yeah. Yeah, that's when you start hitting below the belt. You say, that's why you have no friends. You have to talk to Chat GPT. Why don't you be a normal girl and talk to your friends? Oh, wait, you don't have them because nobody wants to talk to you. And then she starts crying.
Oh, man.
That's how you win.
You do not make it past 8 months with that mentality, all right? That's not going to get it done.
I'll make sure you pass 8 weeks. But yeah, Troy, what do you think about this, man? Like, do you think it's fair or foul?
Um, that's a tough one. I think it's funny. I think it's creative. I think it's only going to happen more and more often. But no, I think my issue is like the bias, which again, if let's say I was in an argument and I'm typing it in, from my point of view, obviously Chat GPT is going to be biased. I think that's a thing that would really annoy me. If there's a way for you to have like, let's say, I know we're not there yet, but the Tesla robot there to like kind of record what's happening or something and then offer some feedback, I think I would appreciate that more than like the AI's bias towards whatever you're putting into it.
Yeah. I would be annoyed by it, but I would definitely attack it a different way. And I would, in the moment, I would say like I have a problem with it. I definitely wouldn't go to Reddit to get answers. But a lot of people were saying they feel like it's biased and that she's wrong in doing this. I think it is going to be more of a common thing that people lean on technology. I mean, listen, when we were really young, like people would have arguments and they'd be debating, for hours about things because they couldn't just Google it. Everyone was going off memory, and it's just like there's no way to even prove this in the moment. As soon as we were able to go to our phones, it kind of ruined trivia night at bars.
Ruined trivia night, ruined your ability to actually think on the fly, like and like so many things.
This is that like times 1,000. You know what I mean? Because you can actually interact with something that's getting smarter, gets to know you, your perspective, and you can feed it biased information to help you win a disagreement or an argument.
That's exactly what's happening in this.
Exactly. So I just think it's going to get worse. And, if you're in a situation, you just have to, if you're having a personal disagreement with someone, you have to try to come to a solution if you want to be in a healthy relationship, right? And you want to keep outside parties, out of certain disagreements, even if you are talking to other friends or people. You want certain things to just be between you and your partner, not you, your partner, and Chat GPT.
It's going to be really interesting when they start to come out with like different tier levels for AI, because just like with people, there's smart people, there's not so smart people, there's dumb people. They're going to have the same thing for Chat GPT, where like you can get the free version of Chat GPT, then you can get like the medium version, and then you can get the premium version.
Yeah.
And whoever gets that premium version, they're going to win all the fucking arguments.
It's crazy. It's nuts. He could also just cheat on her. I don't know.
I think he has to have a real conversation with her. Like, you can't keep going to the computer to try to fix our problems. Like, either we need to go to therapy or we need to not be together. Because, like, essentially, you're in a relationship with Chat GPT anytime you guys get in an argument.
Yeah. Yeah. Let us know, guys. Would you use Chat GPT to win an argument with your significant other? Is she wrong for leaning on it too much? Is he just, not smart enough to fight back? Like, I don't know. I don't know. How I would deal with this would be very different. But hey, we're all different. Subscribe on YouTube, subscribe on Spotify, follow on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok,
all the apps. We're everywhere. We are everywhere.